Good morning, guys. Captain Dylan Hubbard here at Hubbard's Marina with another beautiful view inside John's Pass at Hubbard's Marina. Getting ready here to head out for our 5-hour half-day fishing trip. It is a beautiful day to go fishing today. Beautiful weather near shore and offshore, and the fishing is hot right now. We had a 10-hour all day out there yesterday, and they just stroked the fish. Nice gag grouper, hogfish, lane snapper, vermilion snapper, tons of the gray snapper, porgies, and sea bass, and even a shot for some kingfish. And we got some dolphins here in the video this morning, so it is a gorgeous day. The fishing is hot. And behind this front, it really picked up quicker than expected. Typically right behind the front, the first day the weather kind of calms down, the fishing's not that good. Yesterday was an exception. The 10-hour all day yesterday did very well. So we're expecting more of that great fishing here today. Hopefully some more hogfish on today's 5-hour half day. Then we've got this weekend, we've got a little bit of a pressure ridge building on top of us. So we just had a little high pressure settle in. That's what kind of gave us this beautiful weather, these dry conditions, along with the backside of this front. So this high pressure is kind of moving out of the area. And then we have a low pressure pushing down that will be here sometime early next week or middle of the week next week. And between this high pressure and the low pressure, you get this pressure gradient, and that pressure gradient is going to be what causes the strong south winds that are probably going to start later today or overnight, and they will last into Sunday. So those strong southerly winds will unfortunately cause some rough weather here Saturday. So tomorrow we're expecting some bumpy conditions, some pretty strong south winds. Sunday it'll start calming down, and then by Monday it'll be nice again. Monday, Tuesday looks like some good days. So if you can't join us today, which is the best weather in the next 5 or 6 days, definitely want to shoot for Monday or Tuesday of next week. Saturday's not so good, Sunday's okay, and then it looks like Wednesday will get a little bumpy again, and then Thursday looks pretty darn bumpy. So that's the weather for the next couple days, guys. Definitely want to try to get out today or wait till Monday, Tuesday, due to this pressure gradient causing some strong winds Saturday and Sunday, and then we've got a little front causing some strong winds Wednesday and Thursday. So our 39-hour December 4th is looking like we should be able to make that happen. The little front coming through at the beginning of next week is going to be a weak one, thankfully. So we're looking forward to be able to get in that December 4th 39-hour out. But if you've never been offshore before, it is going to be a little bumpy there Wednesday. But those 39-hour guests, they're pretty experienced fishermen. They can handle a 3 to 5 foot sea no problem. So that trip probably will be able to go. It'll just be a little bumpy. But don't forget about red tide, guys. I mean, it's easy to forget about it because it's not really affecting us right now. The last week or so, it's been beautiful. We haven't had any type of red tide effects, so that's been great. These north winds from these cold fronts have really pushed it out of Pinellas County. Pinellas County is red tide free, basically. Super low readings of red tide, the lowest we've seen in a long time, so that's great. And these north winds will keep coming with each one of these fronts. The problem is these south winds that we're going to have this weekend might blow some of that stuff back our way. All the forecasts I'm seeing for the red tide has it moving north a little bit, but it shouldn't move enough to come back into Johns Pass area. It might come back into southern Pinellas County, but time will tell on that. We're just gonna have to wait and see, but we'll definitely keep you up to date with what's going on as far as the red tide and our morning videos. And then also, guys, as far as the fishing goes, like I said yesterday, we had our 10-hour all day. Hey, is Captain Frank back there? If you see him, can you send him up? We'll see if Captain Frank can come join us and talk about yesterday's trip. They did really well on that 10-hour all day, and we want to tell you a little bit about that. And then also the fishing here inside Johns Pass, because the red tide is gone and there's a lot of white bait around. There's a lot of fishing action going on. The sheep's head bite is great this time of year since the water's cooling down. The water's pretty clear this morning for being behind the front, so the water's cleared up. Those whiting have picked up like crazy. Whiting and silver trout right now are definitely the hot bite near shore and inshore. And then we've got the sheep's head too. And then near shore, that hogfish bite's picking up. But we've got Captain Frank here. Come on over, man. How you doing?
Live, baby.
Here, let me turn around. So how was your 10-hour all day yesterday?
Well, the good news is in the last 8 years, it's been really tough to get those gag groupers in shallow, and they have finally moved in. Probably the last 6 years in this area, it's been pretty tough. You can still get them, but not in any real numbers. But I'm seeing people getting just plowed every stops. They're losing, you know, some big fish, and we got some really nice ones in too yesterday. Nice 26, 28-inch gags, you know, 50 foot of water, and
wow.
Yeah, it's really great to see them, and works out great too because that's the same depth the hogfish are coming up in. Getting some, we got some yellowtails too, which was surprising. 50 foot, a few decent mangroves, and more gray snappers than I've seen in a long time. We were cleaning fish for hours yesterday. It was a really awesome day.
Cleaning fish for hours, that's awesome. How about the kingfish and mackerel? Did we see any of those yesterday?
You know, I didn't see a whole lot of bait pods out there. Maybe some bonitas shot out of the water a couple times, but I know they're still here. I wasn't really looking for them, to be honest.
Yeah, we were focused on the gags and hogs.
That's right. And the water is clearing up tremendously. It's been pretty bad out there, but you know, even with that storm, I thought it was going to be all chocolate milk out there, and it was really, really nice out. 8 miles, the water was clear.
It's really strange. I mean, typically behind these fronts, especially, I mean, it was 6 to 8 foot Wednesday, yeah, and it dropped down quick. And boy, was that water clear. I agree with you. I was just talking about how yesterday was exceptional fishing compared to how it normally is behind the front.
Yeah, you know, it goes either way. You can either have a really crappy day or a really awesome day, and that's what it ended up being yesterday. So I'm glad we went out for sure. The weather was great. We went out in less than 2 footers and came home in less than 1s. And it was really nice out there. Water was way clearer than was expected. I couldn't believe it wasn't churned up out there.
Oh, man.
Just nice, great day to be out in the water for sure.
All right, man. Thanks, Captain Frank. Appreciate it. Now, guys, remember this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to get that southern flow. So Saturday is going to be pretty darn bumpy. Sunday is going to calm down a little bit, but it's still going to be pretty bumpy. If you want to join us for a 10-hour all day and catch some of those fish we just talked about, definitely shoot next week. Monday, Tuesday is looking really good. So come out and see us at Hubbard's Marina. Remember, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too busy. And don't forget about our crazy holiday deals right now, guys. We're doing 25% off Costa glasses. We're doing half-price pen, rod, and reel combos. And don't forget about our 20% off gift certificates. You can buy a 20% off gift certificate. That's up to $1,000. So if you wanted, you can buy $1,000 in Hubbard's Marina trips for only $800, or you could buy $100 for $80, so on and so forth. Anything up to $1,000 is 20% off. Also, guys, don't forget about our upcoming Bass Pro Shop seminar. That's December 8th. That's not this Saturday, but next Saturday, 2 p.m. If you want to join us at Bass Pro Shops, you could win a free 10-hour all day or a free 5-hour half day. And then don't forget about our Sunday night live stream shows every every Sunday at 8:30 p.m. You can join us for our live stream show and talk to guys like Captain Frank, Captain Joe, Will, all those different guys. I think this weekend we're going to have Captain Frank on the show with us, so it'll be a good time. Remember, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too busy, we'll see you soon inside John's Pass at Hubbard's Marina. Those sheep's head, they love the fiddler crabs, and we got tons of them right now, so come grab some fiddler crabs and get yourself a big sheep's head today while the weather is gorgeous. See you guys. Have a good day.